Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different from what we have been doing, and so instead of building, we will be tearing down. So I got a very pleasant surprise when I logged in today. I saw that, if you remember at the end of the last stream, our friend Hungry Squid decided that he would do another shulker box worth of sandstone for us. And he did indeed. He placed that all down for us, but he placed it in a very interesting way. He didn't follow the way I've been doing it, which is going around the pyramid. He placed it alongside the side of the mountain, which means that I now can do a bit of something different today for a change. Yay! So thank you, Hungry Squid, for that. What I can do today is I can in fact go and carve out some of the mountain now, because I've got the thing to use as a base. I've got a template, if you will. And I will. Alrighty, so let's go and hop to it. So, right on the other side over here, you will see the giant mountains that we need to clear. So if we come along this way, around the corner, once we get there eventually, because, you know, just the size of the pyramid means it takes a while to get to the other side. There we go. Okay. So we've already cleared this. We need to do the similar thing on the other side now, and I do have my beacon set up, so there is that, which is good. So we should be able to do that quite nicely. Now, if we come around this way, I think we'll need to get some height, because there is still this little gap here that we need to close in, but we are getting there. And let's eat some food. There we go. So, if we do a little hop, skip, and a jump up this way, there we go. You can see now sort of where we need to clear all these hills over here. So I've got my gravel digger and my speed miner over here. Gravel digger is actually going to be digging a lot of sand at the moment, but once we finish placing down all the sandstone, it will go back to its job of digging up gravel. But it's going to be not digging up a lot of sand, I mean it's going to be digging up a lot of dirt at the moment. So, is this beacon where we want it? Not really. I think best thing for us to do at the moment is we will have to movulate this beacon, liberate it from its current position. And I actually have a bit of a problem then, because I don't have anything to reignite this beacon with. I've just realized. When did beacons start making sounds? Is that new to this update? That's a pretty weird sound too. Alrighty. That's a change. Not too sure if it's a good change or a bad change. I'm not too sure how I feel about it in all honesty, but it's a change. There we go. Let's dig a lot. Now, how am I going to get this beacon going? Will I have to run all the way back? I might have to go and get a piece of something to ignite it again. Unless a zombie spawns with a piece of iron for me. That could always happen as well, of course. Alrighty, come on, beacon. And there's the beacon powering down. It actually, I'm a fan of the powering down sound though. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if its ignition sounds any different. And boop. I always get nervous when I destroy a beacon. Like, is it gonna break, or am I gonna get it? Or always a bit nerve-wracking there. I think I am actually gonna have to go back and get something to light this beacon with. Unless I can see any handy surface iron, along with some surface coal. I can always burn wood, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, if this was an episode, I'd say be right back, but this is live. So, forgetfulness has to be accounted for. And forgiven. Please forgive my forgetfulness. Alrighty, so back we go. Let's try and get some height here. What we can actually do is throw an ender pearl up here. Get high up on the pyramid like about here, should be fine. And then maybe a little bit higher. There we go. And then try and jump off and see how far we can go. And hopefully not go too slow. Alrighty. Here we go, and I don't know why these wings never want to engage when I want them to. And I'm gonna die if I do that anymore. Gosh. Alrighty, let's try this again. Okay, let's eat some food. Yep. And there we go, finally. Ish. Now we can just soar in peace. And get back home and get something to ignite our beacon with. Alrighty. Try some food. I still need to finish that other bird on the other side of the pyramid there. Something I definitely need to do. Ach, not pyramid. Temple. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Alrighty. Down we land and around we go. Alrighty. Now let's see here. Now see here. We'll take a bit of gold. And we'll take some extra blocks of gold just in case for whatever reason we need them. Alrighty. It is getting night. I think I shall sleep. I do not need a user, but I do need a user. So here we go. Snoozy late. As we watch the moon rise between the pillars. Okay, there we go. We have finished snoozelating. So we can now head onwards into the towards the pyramid. Okay. And hopefully get there a bit faster with the use of some ender pearls. I really need to get some rockets. But like I said, with the Elytra flights, it's a bit 50-50 for me, so it's a bit nerve-wracking sometimes. Okay. Well, that's all our ender pearls for now, but hopefully we shouldn't be needing too many more. Okay, then we can head over this way. And make our way over the pyramid. I think the fastest way is just straight over and across. Just climb to the top and then climb back down again on the other side. I wish you could jump like 2 blocks. I know you can with like bunny boost, but it's more useful to have haste, I think, on a beacon. Yes, you could have both if you have more than one beacon. There's always that. Bunny boost. Jump boost is what I meant to say. Up and up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Well, bull tight, of course. Da, 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 da. Almost there. Do not despair, for we are almost there. Still can't see the gold cap though, so that's worrying. At this point I'm wondering whether this is the quickest way to get there. At least the scenery is more interesting if you go around. There we go, there's some scenery for you guys. Just have to hop backwards. Although the scenery slowly like unloads as we go up the pyramid. Can you see the gold cap now? Yeah, I can just start seeing it coming in there. Let's just hope nobody gets car sick, so that's why I'm just like not looking at the pyramid too much for those that do get car sick. Or motion sickness, rather. There's a lot of bobbing. Okay, there we go. We are at the top. And now we can make our way down. And of course the elytra don't engage, so we take some full damage there. Come on. You can do it, elytra. Ah. Nope. They don't want to. They're like, no, we're not gonna allow ourselves to be utilized in such a fashion. How dare you, sir? Well, I do dare. I dare. Okay. Eat some foodles. There we go. And then we need to get our stuff set up on the side over here. Okay. So, let us place you down. You here and you here. Cool. Now we can start building the beacon. Now I believe it's 9 by 9 if I am not mistaken. Okay. So let us build. Build it and they will come. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And fill it in. Oh, hello, sir. Excuse me. I'm not interested in your proposal for gold armor. I have my own. Oh, great. Come back to me. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, we can fill all of this lot in. Can stop all its nonsense. There we go. Come up a layer. Build a mini pyramid next to us to help us build the big pyramid. I've built this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm gonna run out of blocks even though I brought like extra gold blocks with me. Oh gosh. No, we're fine. Alrighty, and then we can do that. And that. Okay, so that's it booting up. I think we have to... Yeah, there we go. We want haste, 2. There we go. Alrighty, so we can get going now. Let us start digulating. So, all the way up here. Okay. So along this line here. There we go. We'll need to chop down that tree on our way back. Alrighty, where's my axe? Hello. Thank you. Get rid of this acacia tree. Or at least a large portion of it here. I'm so used to the leaves just spawning in my modded stream thing that I was doing a while back that I'm not quite used to how this is happening anymore. The slow decay. I think that's all the wood. Okay. Down we go. And digulate the dirt. Now we went to all that trouble to set up the beacon, but it is a bit far away, but it's fine. We'll get its effects when we get them. Gonna have a lot of dirt after this, but I know who asked for dirt. I don't know if she still needs it or not. I'll send her a message and ask her if she still needs some more. Can just give this all to her. Just plowing away at the ground. This actually goes pretty fast, even without haste. Okay, let's dig this up. It goes about as fast as the sandstone does, actually. So when we get down to the stone, that things are going to start slowing down without the haste effect being in effect. But that's fine. We will get there when we get there. Okay. So that's one layer trimmed. How much dirt did we get out of that, just out of curiosity? That is quite a bit. Actually need to do our first drop off. Down the bottom here. With drop off numero uno. Boop. Boop. There we go. Put all this stuff away as well, just so we can carry more stuff. And we can actually lay our bed on the floor. Okay. Come back up here. And start on layer 2. Let us see. So layer 2 will be down this deep. Okay. Run. And come across. And across again. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. We're going to be karate masters by the end of this. If the Karate Kid movie is anything to go by, which I very highly doubt it is. Speaking of waxing on and waxing off, the sun is busy waxing off there, so we need to go to sleep. There is a nearby sheep. Okay, snooze late. And wait for day. There is a zombie coming. Goodbye, sir. Do not need to deal with you. That night's actually passed pretty fast considering. I guess it's because I'm the only one on the server, so it's 100% of people are sleeping. So that's why it went pretty fast. There we go. Dig, dig, dig. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. Go. Alrighty, time to chow some food. I think we just do one more side swipe after this. Don't want to unleash that water, which I've just done. There we go. More hassle than it's worth, in all honesty. There we go. And we are starting to go off the mountainside. Alright, so let's collect all this lovely dirt. And wood. And how are we doing? We're still pretty good for inventory. So I think we can do another layer. Right here. Okay, so that's the spot where we need to go for. And just keep digging. Alright. Now, nothing much interesting to talk about. Except of course, all the new update stuff is apparently going to be happening. So they didn't go for the desert update. Yay, no Foundry. No, I just thought it was a bit silly. But they've announced what they're going to be doing for the next 2 updates. And the first thing that comes to my mind is pandas and bamboo forests. So that's pretty cool. Because why it's cool is not just because it's new mobs, which I said with the meerkat was a bit weird. So pandas, we've already got polar bears. But the nice thing about the bamboo that they're going to be adding is that it's going to work as scaffolding. So if any of you have ever played modded Minecraft, you get the scaffolding block. With the scaffolding block, you can craft it and then place a whole bunch of it down as you would use dirt for scaffolding or whatever in building. And then you break the very bottom block and the whole thing comes tumbling down, which is super useful for cleanup. So you don't have to go around breaking all the blocks after you that you are not part of your build, but you were just using for scaffolding, which is a really, really useful thing. So I'm glad that's going to be in the game, especially since I'm not going to be doing geometric buildings like this pyramid anymore, which don't really need scaffolding. Buildings in the future are going to be a lot smaller, but not smaller scale, but more tall or thin or whatnot, and they will need scaffolding, so they'll be very useful to me in the future. And I think our inventory is full, so we're going to need to go and drop this off so we can come and collect this, because I don't think we are picking up any of this dirt we are breaking at the moment. No, we are not, and that's going to start causing a whole lot of lag. Not that it really matters, we're the only ones on, but still. Okay, so let's come down and drop these off. You can go in there. I think we must always come to this chest for miscellaneous things like that first, and then we can go to the other shulker boxes to actually put dirt in them. And there's another zombie. Let's jump out of its way. Avoid the wrath of the zombie king. Alrighty, and what were the other features that were going to be added? Let's see if I can even remember them. Okay, thinkulating. Okay, so it was the pandas, the forests. You guys are probably screaming at me right now, being like, come on, Thice, what about this super duper awesome feature that was going to be added? But I don't know, nothing's surfacing for me, which is really weird. I mean, I did only watch the announcement thing once, so there's that. But still, usually the features stand out more than in my memory than what they are doing at the moment. Oh, campfires, I believe, was going to be another thing that was going to be added. So you can actually build campfires now. Yeah. Maybe I should actually look that up so I can actually talk about it. Let us see. Oh, yeah, that's right, the villagers. So there's going to be a huge change to villages and villagers, where the villages are going to be biome specific, and the types of villagers you find in them are still going to be the same types of villagers, but they also going to, the look of them is going to be changed to match the biome that they're in. And that is pretty cool, because villagers have been, and apparently the AI is going to be massively updated as well, which I think is pretty cool, because villagers have been getting the short end of the stick for a long time, so it's nice to see that they're going to be getting some love. And there's also going to be, illagers, but now there's also going to be pillagers, so mobs that are going to come and try and pillage from the village. So, like, villagers I hope they get rid of the zombie attack mechanic, because between the pillagers and the zombie horde attacks, like, do villagers even stand a chance? Like, wow, it was hard enough keeping villagers alive with the zombie hordes, but now with the pillagers as well. Yeesh. These poor guys. It's like they stand absolutely no chance whatsoever. It's like I say, I hope they get rid of the zombie, because for those of you that don't know, if you are trying to live inside a Minecraft village alongside the villagers and try and keep them alive, if the villager numbers get beyond a certain point, a zombie horde outbreak happens and comes and wipes out all your villagers. Like a massive number that unless all your doors are sealed or something crazy, will wipe out all your villagers, which is just a hassle. But I understand why they do it, but yeah, still. And then the pillagers now, yeah, that's going to be yet another thing that's going to target villagers, so that sucks for the poor guys. Just trying to work hard and earn a living in the world that is Minecraft, and all these things are specifically targeting them. Okay. Let's break this down. Now we're getting to the tricky spots, because this is where the terrain goes like sort of half rocky, half dirt. So you have to be careful that you maintain your lines, because if you don't, you can easily dig off course. Okay. Need to dig this out. Make sure we dig all of that out. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get going. Also cobble, if anybody needs cobble, we got tons of cobble. Alrighty. Let's just get rid of all of this dirt here so we don't have to keep switching tools every turn around. There we go. Okay, and I think our inventory is full again. How lovely. And we are out of the influence of our haste beacon. This is when the mining of the stone starts slowing down, as I was saying. But we'll soon be within its influence again. There we go. Okay, so let's hop on down and go put this stuff away. Ouch. Alrighty, so miscellaneous chest. Then dirt. Dirt, 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 and grass. And more dirt and grass. Ready. That is a baby zombie. Sir, do you mind? He is actually going to kill me, isn't he? Ah, there were two of them, that's why. That's one of them. That's the other. Oh my gosh. That's a whole bundle of zombies that have just spawned out here. Weird. Why so many all of a sudden? Goodness. Quite ridiculous. Eat some poodles. He took that to the face like a champ. Wow. Got another guy coming up on us here. There we go. Sleep. Ugh. Adjustment number 2. Alright. Now, where were we? Okay, we had just put away all our stuff. We got these seeds. We do not need these seeds. Go away. Alright, head on up. Up, up, up. Collect all the stuff that we missed out on. Somebody will find it useful. Alright. Next layer down. So much faster when you've got the haste on your side. Okay, get rid of this layer of dirt. Okay. I think it would actually pay us just to run back and get the haste in order to take this layer out here. Because we're doing 3 big blocks here. Or size of 3 rather, I should say. And 4 even over here. So yeah, getting the haste was definitely a good idea. Oh gosh. Breakulate all this dirty once again. Okay. And then switch back to our stone digging tools. So yeah, in terms of updates, of course there's the whole villager thing, but what could we expect to see from Minecraft going forward? Like, because in all honesty, the updates are adding more and more content, but it would be interesting to have an update that updates the content we already have. So it doesn't necessarily add any new features to the game, but it just perfects the features that are already there. Like a bit of a polish update, if you will. That makes the... I know, like... So it takes the sword and it changes the way the sword functions. It gives us a whole bunch of different swords, maybe. Or it takes the bow and gives us different types of bow. It takes wood, gives us more trees. So it's more like that sort of an update, where it takes features that are already existing and expands upon them. Not in terms of changing the way they work, but just giving other options to go alongside the options that are already there. Like picks. Maybe you could have a pick that automatically smelts stuff that you mine, or stuff like that, you know? It could be a cool feature to have. Just like add new enchantments, a whole bunch of new enchantments. I mean, they're adding the crossbow, which is awesome. So yeah, I forgot about that. So that's actually one way in which they are iterating on stuff that they already have. But I think Minecraft used to be a very simple game, and that was part of its charm. And the fact that it was so simple because it was so accessible that way. But all the updates are awesome, don't get me wrong, but it's just straying from the simplicity it used to have once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away. Okay. Carry on mining up. It's harder when you get lower down because blocks start getting out of reach, so I like to come back up and just do this little precursory preparation type thing where you just mine off the top so you don't have to reach so high each time. Let's get our haste back. Thank you. There we go. Making sure that we are mining up all the stones that we can. Clearing the way for the pyramid to take its place. Because we don't want any overhangs of stone over the lip of the pyramid. So I'd much rather have a smooth stone wall to one side of it than an overhang. Just my personal preference. I understand that is not everybody's. Alrighty. We're still on the side, so I think I'll just mine these few blocks out. There we go, and our inventory is full. We need to go empty it out. Alrighty, so can't sleep yet. Let us do that. Don't need those seeds. Let's see, do we have coal here? No. Any coal here? No. We don't have coal anywhere. Okay. Let's get out of the way of these zombies. Drop those seeds down. Turn around. Dodge you, sir. Okay. I actually felt bad for him there, just leaving him to burn, so that's why I just turned around and ended his misery. Let's do this. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Again, that therapeutic sound of blocks breaking is so nice. Also the sound of blocks being picked up. Sounds a bit like bubble wrap. And we all know the internet's obsession with bubble wrap. We're leaving these blocks here. Let's see, let's get you back. Okay, switch back to the shovel. Clear all that up. Then we need to do a similar thing over here. But unfortunately, this is where our tools have... our haste has been running out, so that's what's slowed us down in this little corner. Okay, and then you can just break you like that. Let's come through here like this. Where are you coming from? Goodbye. Alright. Okay, that's quite nice and smooth. We can go down another layer. Inventory is doing okay. I don't know, I just don't feel the excitement for this new update as much as I did for the aquatic update. It's just not there for some reason. I guess because I was waiting for an ocean update for so long, and when I eventually got it, don't get me wrong, it was a great update, it just didn't do for me what I expected it to. Like, it didn't get me super thrilled or super excited or anything like I thought it would. So I guess I'm a bit reserved now. I don't want to get my hopes up too much for this upcoming update, that I'll really be inspired by it or anything, and then be disappointed. So let's do this. Okay. I mean, you can see I enjoyed the aquatic update. I've got a trident in my inventory, for crying out loud, but just for some reason didn't live up to what I was expecting it to be, like this awesome update. But nope. It added interesting and cool new features, sure, but it didn't reinvigorate the way updates used to. I guess because everything was known beforehand. That's the problem with the way updates are handled now, I think. And I found this even with, like, when Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon were being released, is I knew 90% of what was going to happen in that game before it was even released. And when I played it, I was just like, okay, I've pretty much played this game already just by seeing it. So, you know, there's too many spoilers out there. Like, with the update, cool, but can't you just, like, release a surprise update with all new features that we can play right now and get into it? Why, you know, spoil the plans ahead of time? So, I don't know. There's a whole lot of, you know, tease, yeah, sure, be like, we're going to be announcing this super cool mob, or this update's coming soon. Be excited for it. It's going to contain something along the lines of this or that, and let people speculate and think, and don't just announce outright what you're going to be doing, because it takes away the mystique, you know, the mystery of things. I think that's a thing that a lot of places are missing these days, is humans like mysteries. Humans like to be intrigued and to find out about things, and it excites them, you know? But what do I know? I'm just one person against the marketing team that is Microsoft. I mean, they know tons more of what gets things to sell than I do, so they're doing right in their eyes, I guess. Who am I to argue? But I would much rather them come out and say to me, we're going to be doing an update for Minecraft, but it's going to be a secret update. It's got something to do with building, or it's got something to do with exploration, and that's it. That's all they need to say. Just say they're going to be introducing new blocks, or say that they're going to be introducing new things to go and explore, and then just leave it at that. And then when it comes out, then you can go and explore it and see what it is that is coming out, and be like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, I'm experiencing this for the first time, rather than, oh yeah, I was waiting for that to come. Yeah, it's the difference between getting a Christmas present when you were small and you never knew what Santa was going to put underneath the tree, or to now when you're an adult and you've asked for your Christmas present like 3 months in advance and you know exactly what's going to be underneath. Like, yeah, I was waiting for that, thanks. Whereas when you were a kid, you couldn't wait to get up. Let's see what Santa got me. Yeah, that's the difference, is there's no mystery anymore. Sure, sometimes you were disappointed and what you wanted you didn't get, but you found out that the thing you got actually wasn't that bad after all, and you're still wearing that jacket that you got 10 years ago, you know, for Christmas. So yeah, it's just the element of surprise is completely gone from modern life, and it's a pity. It really is, because it adds so much. It's a spice of life that is sorely missing. It makes life much more bland without it. Eat some food. Now my tools are starting to break down, and also my shulker boxes are getting full, so I think we will have to stop the digulating soon. Let us just do one more inventory full of cobble, and then I think we will have to call it quits there for this particular digging, and then I must go and repair my tools. And also drop off this stuff. Okay, let's just keep digging, And unfortunately, the haste wears off. So when we move further back than what we are now, we'll have to move the haste beacon back, just to keep up with us. And then I think this side, once we finish digging out this side, it will be pretty good, because that side we've got about as much to dig out, so we'll have done about half of the digging out that we need to do. So yeah, there goes a lot into building a pyramid between the digging out and the placing. Both affect things. Okay. Wait for this to connect. There we go. Then we can get our super speed on. Almost done. Okay. So that's a full inventory there. So we can head on down. That's full. That's pretty much full. And that's pretty much full. We don't need the poppies. All the saplings, all the eggs. So that can go in there. Let's take that out for now. Okay. We don't need any of you. 2, 3. Can I collect that last one? 4. Bed. I'll take the rest of the stuff just in case. Alrighty, so let's go and get our stuff healed up. And then, yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see how much of a dent we've made into the side of this thing. Not too shabby for almost an hour's work there. Clearing out land. A nice big dent in the thing. That's soon going to be covered with sandstone as we carry on downwards. And then there's a whole bunch of holes inside the cliff. But that's fine, because that cliff face still needs to be trimmed back a little bit. Yeah. So that's not too big a deal. Readjustment number 4, I believe. There's a donkey over there. Yeah, so that's nice. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Now see here. Eat some foodles. Alright. Yeah, it's almost as big a job as I did clearing out the mountain for this half on that side. But unfortunately on this one there's mountains on both sides, so there is a lot of clearing out to be done, governor. And I'm sorry for that terrible accent right there. Sorry for my accent in general. No, I'm joking. I like my accent. Okay. Come on. Come on. Really? Really? Goodness. Okay, vi gör den till vatten eller något igen. Sorry. Just my stream seemed to not be playing right there, so I was just making sure that it is. Seems like Mondays are not a good day to stream. Not too many people out and about today. Monday morning blues, I guess. Everybody's back at work. They don't want to just chillax and enjoy the stream. Okay, let's head out and repair our tools. Here we go. Yeah, so as far as streaming goes, I was thinking I could, some other games I could stream. Recently downloaded Warframe, so I'm getting into that. I think it's a pretty fun game. Heads up though, I'm absolutely terrible at it at the moment because I have never really been one for FPS, first-person shooters. So this is a third-person shooter, but it's still along those same lines of shooters, which I've never really gotten into, but this one's really fun to play, just mainly because of its movement. Just like the way you can move in that game is so cool. It's really, really awesome. I really enjoy moving around in that game. So I might consider streaming some of that if there's any interest for that. And then, of course, Fire Emblem will be continuing. And I was going to be starting a Pokemon Platinum playthrough. So as you know, I've already done or maybe you don't know, I've already done a Pokemon Blue playthrough, Heart Gold, Emerald, and now I am going to be doing Platinum. So each of the generations up to Generation 4 will be covered, which is pretty awesome. And the Platinum playthrough will be a bit of a special one for me for a number of reasons. So I'll tell you guys that are here for the stream. So you get a bit of a heads up, but I'll explain it once again. Sorry, just need to turn off sounds quickly because sounds get super loud in the nether here with the minecarts. But yeah, basically, a good friend of mine passed away earlier this year, and she really was into Pokemon, like massively into Pokemon, and she was super amped for me to finish Emerald and start playing Platinum, because I told her that I was going to be playing that next, and apparently Gen 4 is her favorite generation, and she was super psyched to see, but sadly she passed away, and so I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to name my main character. I'm going to have a girl main character for the first time and in the series, and I am going to name her after my friend that passed away. So I think that's going to be pretty like a nice tribute to her. And also, as far as plans go, I'm going to be doing. This is the first time I have ever played through Gen 4. I started Gen 4 when I was still in high school, but it sort of was at a time when I was really busy with my studies and I was struggling with my studies a bit, so I needed to focus on that, and I just never got back into it, and I heard a lot of bad things about Gen 4 being super slow to play through and not as good as the other gens, and so I skipped it and got out of Pokemon for a while actually, and only recently went back into it, and I went back in Gen 6. And when I got back into it in Gen 6, I went back and played through Gen 5, but I still haven't played through Gen 4. So that's going to be a really, really super duper interesting experience to me, playing through Gen 4 and seeing what it has to offer, especially since it was her favorite gen. So yeah, that'll be a ton of fun. I've already got my starter chosen. I know which one I'm going to be starting with. You'll have to tune into the first episode to see which one it's going to be. But yeah, I think it's going to be a super fun series, because from what she was telling me, there's a lot of characterization in it, so that's really cool. Always enjoy good characterization in a Pokemon game, because it is an RPG. A lot of people don't think of it as one, but it is one. Alrighty, let all these guys. What problem are you guys having? Blocking the doorway there, guys. Let people through. Thank you. We're not really getting a constant stream, which is strange because we are the only ones on the server. So we should be getting full collection rates here, but we're not, which is weird. Looks like those guys are just out of aggro range. There we go. Now they're coming towards me. Trying to kill some of these baby zombies. Maybe they're taking up some of the cap? I don't know. Weird. We're just not getting guys spawning in at a consistent rate. Huh. How strange. Ouch. There is a baby zombie down here, which means I might very well die, because I do not have the best of armor. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. Little one, why you do that? Bad baby zombie. You guys might be the cause of the problem, maybe. Let's see. Just clear you out. Yeah? Nope. Oops. Okay. You guys gonna come? Getting some spawning in, but nowhere near what we should be. I mean, usually this farm works as a charm. But of course, whenever you want to show something off on a stream, Come on. My tools are waiting to be filled up. Maybe the zombies are getting smart and realizing that they can't get to us, so it's just a waste of their time. So they're like, nah fam, we're good. we know we can't get to you, so what's the point? That's good enough. Ready, let's fill that all in and head on back down. Send the cart down first, then we can head on down. Now when I fall off things like that, my wings activate perfectly. But when I try and launch from rockets, or when I try and launch off a running start, and then no, they just refuse. I do not see any XP down here. Nope. Okay. So yeah, guys, I think that will be the end of the stream. It seems to be a very quiet night tonight, so I'll be better spend my time doing other stuff. But thank you guys for the people that did tune in. It's been great having you here. As always, my name is Athais. Good night and God bless. Bye for now.